Hi guys, and welcome to my channel, where today I am introducing the Jesus in July collab hosted by Esther over at Thetruckingscribe, and thanking you for joining us for this celebration of the birth of Jesus Christ, and then to talk to you a little bit about the project. So over the years, Christmas in July has become a tradition, especially among journalers. And this year, I'll be participating in the Jesus in July collab. And this comes from Esther, and like I said, over the Thetruckingscribes. And she said she was getting ready for the Crafty Christmas in July of 2024. And I will put a link to her channel in the description box, as always. And she said she asked herself, if it's Christmas in July, why not Jesus in July? And so she come up with this digital for the Jesus in July project, and hopes that you enjoy the story and devotional dedicated to Jesus. So the last 2 pages in our PDF, which is I've got involved in the project, has our other participants, and it's, I cannot say her name, Deb Zagarit, myself, Christina Rice, Tera Young, Janie Johnson, Samanatha Magness, and Jeannette Padly. I hope I said all the names right. And so there'll be a link to their channels. Maybe you can screenshot this just in case. A link to their channels in the description box, okay? So I took the liberty of doing some work prior to the unboxing. So this is just a regular sheet of, I got it from Amazon, and it's just this color of paper. And so I went and I fussy cut some of the images out of the digital kit and put them on the paper, and then I collaged this front with images that you're going to see throughout the opening of the digital. And this I made a journaling, like a writing board. So if you're on the page where there's notes, you can slide that under and write on it and get a smooth write. So that was this. And then I got to use my laminator, guys. But anyhow, I collaged it, and then I run it through the laminator. Now, the one thing, this corner is kind of flimsy, but that's okay. The one thing I do realize is that I got to come in, and I definitely got to trim my pages so that it fits, okay? So I'm going to pull out day 1 reading, and then as you look at the digital the way it would be when it's folded, you can enjoy the view and listen to the day 1, okay? Day 1, the prophecy of the birth of Christ, Isaiah 7:14. One aspect of the narrative of Jesus' birth that stands out prominently is the prophecy of his birth. The prophecy served as a guiding light, leading to the miraculous event that would forever change the course of human history. Long before Jesus' birth, prophets of the Old Testament foretold his coming. Among the most significant of these prophecies is found in the book of Isaiah. Isaiah 7:14 states, "Therefore the Lord will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son and call him Emmanuel." This prophecy was not just about the birth of a child, but pointed to the extraordinary circumstances of Jesus' birth. The child was to be born of a virgin, a miraculous event that defied natural conventions. Furthermore, the name Emmanuel, meaning God with us, indicated this was not a usual child. This was God taking on human form. The prophecy of Jesus' birth holds profound significance. It is a testimony to God's foresight and divine plan for humanity's salvation. It also serves as a reminder of the miraculous nature of Jesus' birth and his divine identity. In the Christian tradition, fulfilling this prophecy with the birth of Jesus is seen as a powerful validation of the truth of Scripture and God's faithfulness. It inspires believers with assurance that God is in control. His promises will always come to pass. In conclusion, the prophecy of the birth of Jesus is a critical part of the Christmas story. It sets the stage for the extraordinary events to follow, shaping the course of human history and the realm of faith. So then we have these 2 pages. We'll put our bookmark here. I also made the bookmark by cutting out parts of the digital. So we're going to put this back in the very front. Then we're going to go where we were and finish the flip through. And so each day that I post, I'll be doing a reading from the Bible study. And this is such a gorgeous kit. I'll be doing a reading from the Bible study. You can get your digital on her Etsy shop. I think she's offering it for 50% off of an already amazing price. So all of this you're going to see in the digital. So these would have been the back sides. So I printed it on this really nice paper, and I really liked this color. So the plan is, like I said, I do have to trim the pages because they stick out just a little bit past my book. So I think what I'm going to do is, before I put the journal together this weekend, I'll go through and I'll trim off the pages. Yeah, I'll trim about, do a line with something there so I know where to trim. But anyhow, that's my start to the really cool and beautiful digital. And this paper feels really nice too. And I found it at a yard sale. That's my ticket, I don't spend a lot of money on supplies. And I'm very proud of myself for the journaling board. That turned out really cool. And I just love the way it feels. I just can't keep my hands off of it. Okay, so stay tuned for more. Day 2 will probably come on Sunday. And I think I'll go a few days in between. I'm not going to do just 9 straight days. And then I will do a final flip through of the project on the 9th day. So I do have ephemera for it that I haven't shown you yet. I've already printed a couple of these and cut them out. And on some of those blank pages is where you'll wind up seeing this. Beautiful, beautiful digitals. And here's just some extras. I felt like I might make some Christmas cards with these. Gorgeous. And so again, you saw these in the actual journal, but I felt like, I'll just show you. And then I will be doing more of this, like I said, over the weekend. I am planning on sitting down, cutting out all the ephemera, and then I think on part 2, we'll do the reading and add the ephemera. Pretty sure. Okay, guys, thank you so much for coming along, and remember that this is an open collab, and if you do it, you just put hashtag Jesus in July 24. And please give Miss Esther over at the Thetruckingscribe credit for having started the collab. Okay, so these are just some of the little extras. I'm going to make a notebook, a little tablet like I usually do. And the Nomies was another project. Okay, guys, so I do appreciate all of you. Have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video.